All right, so look, man, it's some very interesting beef going on. Cameron, Juelz Santana, 50 Cent, Omar Gooden Jr. I don't know what's really going on. Um, I honestly don't, man. I really don't. I really. Hey, I try to stay away from this stuff so I can react to it, and like some of the stuff slips. You know what I mean? Slip past me, so I don't even know. We picking up right here with Juelz Santana talking about Cameron and Jim Jones's beef. So I gotta, you know what I mean? I just need to get a little quick catch up. So Joel's gonna help me out with that. I don't know where the hell Omar Gooden Jr. comes into play. I don't understand why Mace ain't in the middle of it too. 50 Cent, I know 50 Cent called him individual one, like he was snitching or something like that. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. But let's get into man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm about to play these the sponsor and then we're gonna get to it.
This Valentine's Day, make your love unforgettable with giftsforyoumnow.com, the place for custom gifts that speak from the heart. From personalized keepsakes to heartfelt treasures, they've got something special for every love story. Whether it's for your soulmate, your best friend, or your family, show them how much they mean with a gift as unique as they are. This Valentine's Day, let love shine through every detail. Start creating your perfect gift today at giftsforyoumnow.com. Click the link in the description for more details.
All right, man. Hit that link. I'm gonna hit this button. Let's go.
How you feel about the Jim Jones and Cam situation?
Oh man, I definitely don't. It's not something I condone, or I think what I mean. I'm rooting for. I'm sitting there watching and happy that it's going on. I'm definitely not at all. Both of them are still my brothers at the end of the day. So you know, with that being said, I definitely don't like what's going on. I never liked it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wins when the family feuds.
I never liked this. So how long this been going on? Because I saw a video of Cameron pulling up on Jim Jones not a while ago, like a month or so ago. And the energy was a little weird back then when I saw it. So how long this been going on?
You heard? So no matter what we going through behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, as men, things happen and social media is so powerful and so strong now that, you know, sometimes things spill over. You know what I'm saying? And you have situations like you have now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
When I was looking at Cam interview with 50, he said that it was internal issues going on with Dipset when 50 brought you and Jim Jones out of the show. Out of curiosity, what's the backstory behind that? Y'all coming out that 50 show?
Well, the Cam and 50, the Cam and 50 beef was like a public display. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was from the radio, Hot 97. You know what I'm saying? 50 went up there and said some things, you know what I'm saying, about Koch and them being a graveyard label. And, Cam had some things to say back to 50, and that, that led to the whole Curtis situation that Cam was doing. You know what I'm saying? And the songs got put out on both sides from Cam and Fifth, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's how that went. I don't know the timeline. I can't recall the timeline because I'm bad with that of when 50 reached out. If it was really at that time, you know what I'm saying, of that specific incident, but whatever. 50 did reach out and Jim did go on stage. And me as a brother, I mean, Jim had Ballin' out at the time, which Ballin' was the #1 record, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. So, just like we support each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was taught. I was always like the young brother. I'm supporting my brothers by any means necessary. So and my stance, even if Cam would have went to do that show, I would have went with Cam. You know what I'm saying? The same way Jim went to do the show and I went with Jim. That's my brother. He going to do a show with G Unit. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know these niggas like that. Anything could pop off. You know what I mean? It's never the artist. You know what I'm saying? It's never probably gonna be the 50 Cents, the Lloyd Banks or the Tony Ayos, but you know what I mean? They known to travel with a million niggas, especially at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm holding my brother down by any means necessary on stage and just in case. You know what I'm saying? We gotta move as a unit all the time. That's what I was taught. We gotta We gotta, you know what I'm saying, no matter what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So, that's how I try to always move, you know what I mean, and do things. You know what I'm saying?
But you should have probably told him not to do the show, though. You might should have just told him now, like, let's not do this one. This don't seem like a smart idea. I mean, I don't know. Just my opinion.
Saying I try not to let so much spill over, but Cam and Jim history go back before me. You understand what I'm saying? Like Cam and when I met Cam and Jim, they were super close. So I honestly don't really know Jim being from the Bronx and all that. You know what I'm saying? When I met them, they was in 5H, which is, you know what I'm saying, Jim's apartment. And that's, like, I guess that time was after all the stuff Cam had said already with the Children of the Corn and Jim, whatever he said. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, when I got there, Cam and Jim was like this, super tight. Mace wasn't even in the picture. I don't know Mace like that. You know what I'm saying? Every time I seen Mace, it's been a mutual, you know what I'm saying, respect there. So, that's what that's been as far as me and Mace. You know what I'm saying? As far as when I met Cam and Jim, they were already Trump tight and locked in. You understand what I'm saying? The Diplomats was already a name they had. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit there and claim I made the dip, so that's not something I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I made Dipset though, the two. Yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying?
That was your idea?
Hey, yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, just like shit I said in a rhyme. A lot of things I used to say in the rhymes used to just stick sometimes. You know what I mean? And it's just something we'll say. Like even like words like the Goonies and like that. Those are words we said in rhymes, and then they just stuck out. We'll wind up saying them. You know what I'm saying? As slogans and like that. You know what I'm saying? So Dipset was saying, as members. You know what I'm saying? We was members repping heavy. You know what I'm saying? At the time. So, our set, that was everything. You know what I'm saying? What was your set? Was Set You Claim It. You know what I'm saying? Was Set You Claim It. You know what I'm saying? That was a big thing in New York. You know what I'm saying? Especially around that time, you had the Bloods was, you know what I mean? We was real heavy. You know what I'm saying? And everything was about the set. So I think I said something like Dip Set or Dip is my set, some shit like that. But yeah, like I said, the Diplomats was already made. You know what I'm saying? I just came and added my sauce and my swag to the movement. But yeah, Cam and Jim was already kind of locked in. They was in 5H, which was Jim's house in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? We used to smoke all day and just talk about how big we gonna fucking be. You know what I'm saying? I used to take the cab down to Jim's spot. I ain't lie. I used to take the cab down there and ain't have no money to even get back. You know what I'm saying? Back uptown some nights. You know what I'm saying? So like I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was, just trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I got you. So that's the reason why you was at 50 show. You was supporting Jim Jones.
yeah, to read that's my brother. I would have been at the show if it was Freaky Zeke there. You know what I'm saying? And he had the dope biggest song out. I'd have been there to, you know what I mean? To just
Hey, hold on, I was wondering why this shit 19 minutes. God damn, that was a long answer for one question. God damn.
just support and show that unity. You know what I'm saying?
But you would admit that, it did look a little crazy, right? You going on stage with 50 while, him and Cam is beefing.
See, that's what I'm saying. The beef was internal at that time. This wasn't the loud beef that was going on. You know what I'm saying? This beef was the internal beef. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro.
So I think Cam and this is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I think Cam in his mind was asking 50, like, how did you even know we were kind of like eternally beefing? You know what I'm saying? Which I don't think 50 knew. You know what I'm saying?
Bless me.
I think, like I said, Jim just had the hot record at the time. You know what I mean? Cam, they had their words or whatever. No, it might have been because you're right. This one, I think this one 50 said I like Jim better. So it was around the time. You're right. So I'm wrong. You're right. This was around the time after they had the argument. So what you asking me is, do I think it was wrong for Jim to go on stage?
Yeah, for the people out there that's saying that.
It look crazy.
I mean, nah. I mean, like I said,
What you said?
it was a big platform. You know what I mean? Niggas know what this is about. Ain't nobody shed no blood. Look at right now. You got Fat Joe. All the people that 50 beef with, he's not beefing with no more. Besides Ja Rule. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Jim just was smart enough to do it quicker. They say time heals all wounds. So people usually let years and years and years go by. Jim, you know what I mean?
Okay.
He saw his moment. And he saw that 50 had a platform at the time that was, bigger than ours. It was bigger than ours. So to perform a song which was the biggest song out right now in front of a crowd that we are not normally in front of, you understand what I'm saying? I don't think it was the worst thing. Like Jim knew that it wasn't no bloodshed, you know what I'm saying? And Jim was smart enough to know, I think, this is not even that serious. Like we like at the time I knew people in Queens, like, you know what I'm saying?
It sound, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't there, but what if it was a situation like he heard about it, 50 offered him, he told Chrissy's like, go get that money. He's like, nah, I don't, you know what I mean? My man Cam was soaking wet. It's only 5'2". Oh, I ain't know I had that thing set like that. But anyway, what if it was Chrissy? What if she just pressured him into doing it, and finally he was like, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do it for the money. And then drag Juelz in there with him. Just let's my brain go there because I don't see him just the way Dipset was set up. That's crazy. Even if you beefing with your people to go with the ops, that's crazy.
Saying like it was like the Cam, and look at him and Cam right now. They're on the platform, so obviously the beef wasn't that serious. You understand what I'm saying? They just waited longer to settle their differences. Why is it cool to see Cam and 50 now, but it wasn't cool to see Jim and 50 then? You understand what I'm saying?
It was during the
that Jim and Cam is beefing now, right? So y'all say, okay, so why is 50 on? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. It's just people like to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? People got their favorites even in the groups, man. It's always been like that. So now when the group clash, it's like, people want to take. I think the bullshit. Like if y'all really want to see niggas, you know what I'm saying, move as a unit, don't be taking this. Even if you like Cam more than you like Jim more than you like Cam. You know what I'm saying? It's Dipset. You know what I'm saying? So you know when you see them going at it, you know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, that the egg on and shit like that. Like I'm definitely not gonna be the one to egg it on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could be the one to, you know what I mean, resolve it. I ain't gonna say that, but I definitely ain't gonna be the one to egg it on and but I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want everybody, be on this. They don't want people saying their names in interviews. You know what I'm saying? But now people got these platforms where they asking people, so it's like a thin line. So then you got Jim, like it's just like people say you can't respond, even though Jim wasn't attacked, his name was mentioned. You understand what I'm saying? So now it opens the door for Jim to say something back. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? With these podcasts and shit like that. So it opens the door, and Jim chose to, say why niggas is on his dick. You know what I'm saying? That's how Jim chose to carry it. You know what I'm saying? And then, Cam chose to carry it the way Cam chose to carry it, and you have what you have now. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm not here to egg it on,
I need the original conversation.
I'm just watching it like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I've always been like the little brother. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, you said that already.
That's like, as much as I could say, it's like,
What?
all I can say, and Jim and Cam are very competitive. You understand what I'm saying? They've always been competitive, and they got to the point to where they had to be competitive against each other.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Jim is doing what he do in his lane right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Dropping music. You know what I mean? Doing his thing.
Yeah.
Cam got the show popping. He doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So both of them feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's that Harlem shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just, we always got to let our nuts hang and drag our nuts. You know what I'm saying? And we deal with whatever comes with it later. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, clashes, man, and sometimes it just be a simple misunderstanding. It definitely be, things that probably could have been resolved. But like I said, now you got social media and you got the internet and you got these things that are happening so fast. And you know what I'm saying?
Bro, stop asking me if I know what you're saying. Just say it. Yo, he talk like Smack. I be getting on Smack, be getting on my nerves with that too. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's that battle rap thing. Like, nigga, just talk, bro. Just I would be frustrated talking to this nigga right here. But it's funny watching it back. It's funny, but like in real life, it'd probably be cool. I ain't gonna lie, it'd probably be super cool. Like, oh, what's up? You know what I mean? And talking, that's cool. In short instances. But if I ask him something deep and he talking like this, I'm gonna be pissed off, bro. Like, come on, like, just get to it. I don't know what you're saying. That's why I asked the question.
It just kind of like I really looked at podcasts the other day. I was watching a bunch of podcasts. I'm like, it's crazy how all these old stories are getting everybody into so much trouble. These are just be old stories. Even like all this Cam said. All Cam said was something. Nothing. He said all that on a live he did before, or pretty much like he did. You know what I mean? With him and Jim had some words. They weren't on the best of terms years ago. So, it's just new to the new listeners. You know what I'm saying? And the new internet fans and the new people that are on, these podcasts and listening to these podcasts. So, this is just like a double back of something that happened a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, did this again. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, like I said, because I have my own issues with, you know what I mean? Behind the scenes, or whatever the case may be. We all probably have our own issues behind the scenes with whoever, but
Nigga, you beef with him too?
Yeah, and I know Cam, he said that Jim was a fan. Like when he came around, he was a big fan of what they was doing. And he felt like he was a cool guy, so he kept them around pretty much.
I mean, I was a fan too. I was a fan of Jim and Cam's before I met him. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, he's a real diplomat, bro. This nigga's a politician. Point blank here, he's a politician. The way he's answering this shit is commendable. Like everything, even like the long drawn out answers, and you know what I'm saying. So like you can infer, you can kind of guess, but then he goes back and talk. And then now it's like, yo, I was a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make it even worse. I be having issues with, be internal though. He even tried to push the beef at a different time. Like, yo, that was an internal beef though. I wasn't even like, y'all didn't even know about that beef. I'm wondering how 50. You know what? You're right. It was an external beef. You know what? That was the one where I ain't even gonna do that. Like that nigga is the politician of the group. Everybody else is real, like, transparent. You can see when they're angry. This nigga he might be the smartest one out of everybody. He might be. He really might be. You might not pay attention to Juelz because the way he give it up. But then if you listen to what he's saying, like one instance, you're like, man, this nigga is brilliant. You know what I mean? You might want to call him slow, but like you listen, like he's brilliant. This nigga's really smart. He's really smart the way he answered these questions.
To the tunnel, I watched him perform. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where, you know what I mean? I don't know, Sometimes people gotta, you know what I mean? Not, you know what I mean? Certain things are said, but it's like, I don't know, like the fans. Like I said, I was a fan too. So, hey, I was a fan of Cam before I met him. I was a fan of Jim's. I was a fan of Jadakiss and all the locks. You know what I'm saying? I was a fan of hip hop. I used to work on 125th Street in the Mart 125 selling CDs. So, you know what I'm saying? I was a fan.
Joel, I thought you was mixing up the medicine. I thought you was out here selling cocaine. I didn't know you was selling CDs. I thought you was selling. I thought you was serving them. You serving beats. I thought you was serving the fiends. I mean, not like music fiends. I thought you was out here. You know what I mean?
Fan of just hip hop. I was all the bootlegs. If you know anything about Harlem and 125th Street, that was just the spot. You know what I'm saying? For bootlegs, CDs, tapes, before CDs, tapes, all that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Tell me about the drugs though.
As much as I had my hustling, I had my trying to do right there.
Oh, there we go. There we got him. We got him. We got him. Hey, I was like, wait, hold on. So he just was selling CDs? He had to cover that up because gangsta image, man. I was out here hustling though. You don't get it twisted, man. I was serving them peas, you know what I'm saying? I had that. I had that on me. But at the same time, I was on my Spike Lee too. I was trying to do the right thing. But sometimes you can't do the right thing. Sometimes you got to go left. You got to do the left thing. And that's when I left them CDs down there and picked up that cocaine. Let me stop.
You know what I'm saying, too, when I was, you know what I mean? Young kid just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I had all different types of walk through life. You know what I mean? I had my time when I was hustling, getting to it, going, you know what I mean, busting moves, and I was getting to the money. And I had times where, you know, I was just a fucked up young kid. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out how I'm gonna get out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to get into no trouble.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A fan of, you know, all types of music because I love music at the time. So, you know, I've always been a fan. I'm still a fan, matter of fact. So, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of a lot of shit. I'm a fan of podcasts. I like your podcast. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Art of Dialogue. Is that a problem?
Nah, not at all.
All right. That's what I'm saying. So let's not get this fan shit, but let's like
Is Art of Dialogue a podcast though? Is this a podcast?
I mean, so you know what I'm saying? Are you laughing? Is everybody laughing at all their fans? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't think that was like the thing that, you know. Listen, man, we this is the Dipset, man. This wouldn't be nothing without none of us, bro. At the end of the day, and that's what people got to understand. We all put bricks into this building. You understand what I'm saying? And if you start taking bricks out the building, you know what I mean, it just becomes, you just had these missing pieces in the building. You know what I'm saying? These empty spaces. And we all put bricks into the building.
Like what I said.
You understand what I'm saying? To build the building up to what it was. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
And that's why you have Dipset. You know what I mean? You have times where some members were stronger than other members. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
But that's what a crew, that's what a crew is about. You know what I'm saying? It's about when you fall, I can hold you. You know what I mean? That's why we make each other strong.
Thanks.
You understand what I'm saying? People forget the motto and start laughing at the wrong things in with these podcasts and start, you know what I mean? Everything is a joke and everything is funny and everything is like trying to play in it. And I mean, like,
sounds like he's talking about Cameron. It appears that he's talking about Cameron. That's just me. That's just my assessment. I could be wrong, but it sounds like he's talking about Cameron.
All right, but like, you know, like, let's get to the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
I'm just about what's real. I'm just about what's real. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I ain't with a lot of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't see me, you know what I mean, too tough, because it be a lot of bullshit out here, man. A lot of fake shit.
Facts.
A lot of sucker shit. A lot of corny shit.
Too much.
A lot of wacky shit.
Wacky.
You know what I mean? Niggas be out here, you know what I mean? A lot of niggas just acting cool with each other and they ain't cool with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Soon as one thing, you know what I mean, hit the fan, you gonna see. So, you know what I mean?
That's what I've been saying.
That's why I just like, and you don't hear me talking, or you know what I mean? I got so much.
This stutter is fucking killing me. I did not know Juelz talk like this, dog. This shit is fucking killing me, dog. Girl, you know, that nigga talk like that, bro. Like the record scratch, bro. Come on, man.
I got so much hidden in my archives.
Talk to me.
Because it's just like, I mean, I just was taught to, you know what I mean? Certain shit is just not meant to speak about, or certain things are just like to say on these podcasts. It's no way to turn it, but for it to be like an attack on. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like unless I speak to these people or this person, I mean, unless we can have a conversation, it just won't never be said. You know what I'm saying? And you know that motto is just lost in the game we in. You know what I'm saying? I respect podcasts and I respect everything y'all do and the information y'all get from people, you know, and y'all just doing your job. So whatever a person says or however a person chooses to react on these podcasts is on them.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? But I think we start getting lost and just what's, like I said, what's real. And was just like, all right, cool. That was just said to be funny. That was just said to be, you know what I mean? But let's cut through all the bullshit. You know what I mean?
That's facts. That's facts, man. There you have it from the words of Juelz Santana, man. Now let's see. Do I know more about the beef now? Why are they beefing? I don't. Apparently, Cameron said something about Jim Jones. I don't know. It's probably in that Cameron 50 Cent interview. Do I want to go back? It's probably in the Cameron 50 Cent interview. And then Jim Jones responded, said, "Get off my dick." And then Cameron and Jim Jones been going back and forth. Now, where the fuck did Omar Gooden come into play? I don't know. Anyway, man, I got some more of these videos coming up, so I'm gonna learn more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? But y'all definitely send me some comments, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I know I was laughing, but did Juelz go through something like he had like an accident or something, or it kind of like made him a little foggy, or is that just raw uncut Juelz? So that's just Juelz right now. Ain't nothing wrong with how you talk. It's just that I'm laughing at it, and if something bad did happen, then I feel bad. I feel. See. All right, man. We out. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Giftsforyounow.com, and the link is in the description. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the show.